Hello friends, welcome back to the Casual Foodist. I'm Brianna, and if you're like me, you love nothing more than a good juicy hamburger. Today we are making some incredibly flavorful turkey burgers, and they are going to be topped with a creamy smashed avocado spread. Guys, these burgers are delicious and they're so easy to make. Let's get started. For our turkey burgers, of course, we are going to need some ground turkey, and I've got a pound of ground turkey here. And since ground turkey is a little on the leaner side for these burgers, I like to use a little bit of Japanese panko breadcrumbs to help with the binding. And then we'll also have 1 large egg, 1 teaspoon each of onion powder and garlic powder. For some added meaty umami flavor, I've got 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then we're also going to need some salt and pepper. I've got 1 teaspoon each of kosher salt and ground black pepper for our burger mixture. And then we'll also need a ½ teaspoon each of salt and pepper for our smashed avocados. Speaking of our creamy smashed avocado spread, it's pretty simple. Aside from the salt and pepper, we're going to need 2 large avocados and then the juice of 1 lime. Of course, we're going to need somewhere to put that burger. So you're going to need some hamburger buns. I'm a huge fan of brioche buns. However, regular hamburger buns, potato hamburger buns, or Hawaiian style, all of those would be delicious. All right, on to the avocados. We are just going to start by cutting our avocados in half around the pit. You can just twist that off there. Ooh, and got pretty good avocado to pit ratio there. And then you can just push through the back to pop the pit out. That's the easy way to do it. And then we can just go ahead and spoon out our avocado into the bowl. And I like to do a rough little chop with the back of the spoon while I'm doing that. All right, and this half goes in too. And then we're just gonna go ahead and juice our lime right into the bowl. And then just a pinch of salt and some ground black pepper. And then we're just going to go in and give our avocados a nice rough mash. You can certainly use a spoon or a fork. I just like using my potato masher because it does a pretty quick and easy job. In this bowl, I've got my 1 pound of ground turkey, and to that we are going to add our 1/4 of a cup of panko breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon each of garlic and onion powder, also 1 teaspoon each of kosher salt and coarsely ground black pepper. So onion powder, garlic powder, ground black pepper, and kosher salt is the basis of any of those pre-made burger seasonings that you can get from the spice aisle. But I recommend making your own blend as it's pretty simple and you probably already have these spices on hand. Next, we're going to add in our 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And Worcestershire is basically a blend of vinegar and, believe it or not, fermented anchovies. So basically this is British fish sauce, but it brings a ton of savory umami flavor. And then to help everything bind together, we are just going to add in our 1 large egg. When it comes to mixing this together, these are the best tools we've got, so don't be afraid to get a little bit messy here. And you want to mix this enough that the breadcrumbs and seasonings get evenly dispersed throughout the meat, but you want to make sure you don't overmix it so you don't get a tough burger. We are just going to form our turkey mixture into 4 equally sized patties. And you want to be careful not to overwork your turkey mixture, otherwise you're going to end up with a tough burger. And then to avoid that doming that can sometimes happen as you're cooking your burger, I like to make this little indent here in the middle. And that just ensures that your burger cooks up nice and even. So I just got this induction burner for my cooking videos and I'm super excited to use it for the first time. I've got a cast iron grill pan here preheating over medium-high heat. You can certainly use a skillet, or if you want to grill these outside, knock yourself out. We're just going to go ahead and place our burgers on the grill pan. And this one is just big enough for all the burgers. We are going to cook our turkey burgers for 5 to 6 minutes on each side, or until they reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I highly recommend using a meat thermometer to check the temperature of your turkey burgers, because no one, and I mean no one, likes an undercooked turkey burger. All right. And again, we want to cook to a temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit, and these are all looking pretty good. I am just going to move these over to a plate, and you want to let these rest for about 5 minutes before you build your burger, and this will just allow the juices to settle a little bit. While my burgers are resting, I am just going to give my hamburger buns a little toasty toast. I'm going to take our smashed avocado, and we are just going to layer this on both sides of the bun, because when it comes to avocado, more is always better. And when it comes to additional toppings, you do you. Certainly cheese is always a good option. I would use cheddar or pepper jack. You can use lettuce, tomato, onions, jalapenos, mushrooms, whatever you like on your burger. I've got these big, beautiful heirloom tomato slices here. And we're gonna go ahead with one of our turkey burgers. And I'm a huge fan of pickled onions, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a few on there. We are just going to top that. And there we've got our smashed avocado turkey burger. These burgers are delicious, they're healthy, super easy to make. You're gonna love them. You can find a link to the full recipe below or at casualfoodist.com. And be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Casual Foodist for more recipes like this.